What up, big pimps? It is Quinn here, and today we're going to be discussing God's one true gift to mankind, Nuketown Zombies. Now, many of you may know how I personally feel about Nuketown, as I may have streamed it once, or twice, or like 78 times, but that's beside the point. Nuketown Zombies has slowly become one of my personal favorite Treyarch zombie maps, and I put more hours into hitting the mystery box for the ever-elusive Ray Gun Mark II on Nuketown than I would care to admit. And with how much playtime I have put into this map alone, I thought I knew everything about it, from the terribly hidden Galvanuckles to the map-exclusive M27. I didn't think there was a single thing about Nuketown that I wasn't personally already aware of. And that's where I was wrong. Today, we'll be going over 5 things you probably didn't know about Nuketown Zombies, and some of you guys are probably Stephen Hawking. You already know some of these, and that's fine, but be prepared, because some of the facts on this list will shake you, they will shock you, and you may never be the same again as a result. But anyways, guys, be sure to drop a like on this video. This has been my first actual video and not a stream in a long time, so be sure to drop a like. Let's see if we can smash 1,000 likes, and let's get into this. So coming in at number 5, we have the jet gun. And you're probably thinking, Quinn, you stupid idiot, what about the jet gun? What interesting thing could you possibly have to say about that piece of trash? And the fact of the matter is, the jet gun was originally supposed to appear on Nuketown as well as Transit. And first of all, I'm very happy that this didn't end up happening, as one of the main reasons I enjoy Nuketown so much is because it doesn't have an infinite damage wonder weapon or any traps at all, and to me, that just makes a map a lot more fun. I enjoy the constant struggle for ammo and world record rounds for this map being shockingly low as a result. The way we know of the original plans for the inclusion of the jet gun on Nuketown is through the coding of the map, where there are several lines of code referencing the jet gun as an attainable weapon in the map. I definitely don't think this weapon would have fit Nuketown, but it's cool nevertheless to think about running around Nuketown with a jet gun, or walking around Nuketown with a jet gun, as you couldn't sprint with the jet gun out. And I really don't know how they would have made that work in this map. I mean, storyline wise, knowing what we do now, it wouldn't have made a lot of sense, and I don't know if they would have thrown it in the mystery box, as having a buildable on a map as small as Nuketown would have made obtaining a wonder weapon, albeit the jet gun, incredibly easy. Treyarch obviously had the reasons for not including the jet gun on Nuketown in the final version of the game, and I think we can all agree they made the right call. Our number 4 spot is all about this door. You know, the one with the random, constantly changing power-up behind it that you never buy because A, it's 3,000 points, and B, you think to yourself, I'll wait until it's a max ammo when I really need it. But then you die before you actually buy it, and then you're just sad. Yeah, that one. Well, buying this door actually activates a secret music Easter egg when you buy it under very specific conditions. That's right, just buying this door will activate a secret song on Nuketown, but you have to do it at a very specific time. What I found absolutely fascinating about this Easter egg is how long it took to be discovered. Black Ops 2, along with Nuketown as a pre-order bonus, was released in November 2012, and this Easter egg song wasn't fully discovered until January of 2013. And I say fully discovered because people had activated it many times, but they just had no idea how they had done it, but the actual process to activate this legitimately wasn't discovered until January of the next year. It just goes to show how well hidden this song was. I mean, I had no idea a third Easter egg song even existed on the map. I had always just thought it was a traditional teddy bear Easter egg song, as well as the mannequin one where you shoot the heads off the mannequins in a certain amount of time. But anyways, to activate this Easter egg, all you gotta do is kill some zombies to get the population counter on the Nuketown sign all the way to 15, or 1-5. And then you just need to line up the clock above the sign to 1, which obviously gives you the iconic 1-1-5. After you've done that, all you need to do is run over to the power-up door, buy it, and upon picking up the power-up, whatever it is, the song Redamned by Kevin Sherwood will begin playing. This, of course, is the same Easter egg song from Moon, and a reimagined version of the Easter egg song from Kino der Toten and 5. I thought this was pretty damn cool, and it comes in at number 4. Alright, so coming in at our number 3 spot, we have your boy Marlton Johnson of the Transit Crew, who is actually the sole survivor of the missile launch from Griffin Station that lands on the Nuketown testing facility at the end of the game. Now pretty much all of us know about the bunker Easter egg on Nuketown. You go prone, you knife the door on the bunker, you hear a few quotes from Marlton, and that's about it. There wasn't much to it, and in the storyline community, it had been pretty widely accepted that Marlton could only be heard through time displacement, that he wasn't actually at Nuketown at the time of the rockets hitting the Earth. The theory was put to rest when the full Zombies timeline was released alongside Zombie Chronicles, where we did get a small piece of information about what exactly happened at Nuketown. And it turns out Marlton was in fact at the Nuketown testing facility at the time the missiles were launched at the end of the moon Easter egg. And everyone was killed on site, every single person, except for Marlton, who survived by locking himself in the bunker. Why more people didn't go into a legitimate bunker when a missile was about to strike the Earth, I have no idea. I mean, I guess the people at the CDC aren't too bright, but I thought that was pretty damn cool and really adds to the limited lore we have surrounding Nuketown zombies.
They asked me to leave? I was the one reporting this disgusting behavior. Makes no sense. Please respect my personal space. The amperes have hurt me to the quick! No! My electronics! Ruined! This device will prove my mental superiority once and for all. Oh, what an interminable wait. The cyclonic forces contained herein shall make me unstoppable. Grow a pair of eyes already! There are zombies on the damn roof! Just because one is different is not a valid excuse to simply banish him. I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point? The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts. Execute them before they overwhelm us!
Alright, so at our number 2 spot, we have another feature that was removed from the original plan for Nuketown. And this time, it isn't a wonder weapon, but a special enemy, the Hellhounds. Yes, Hellhounds were initially meant to be in Nuketown. In fact, nearly every bit of coding for the Hellhounds can be found within the map's code. And it is really interesting to think about how they would have implemented them within the map. As you guys already know, there are no Hellhounds in Black Ops 2 Zombies, like, at all. You can turn them on in custom matches on the Green Run maps, but as far as normal playthroughs, Hellhounds are nowhere to be found in that game, which is really odd when you think about BO3 and BO1 and World at War. Personally, I'd like to think that the Hellhounds would have been implemented as actual rounds in regular playthroughs, and not as a feature that could only be accessed in custom games. I really think that Hellhounds would have improved the map's already excellent gameplay, because if I have one criticism of Nuketown, it's that the round progression can be really painstakingly slow at times, and having quick dog rounds would have really sped that up. It also would have given you a guaranteed max ammo every 4 to 5 rounds, which would have made the struggle for ammo a little less so. But I actually think it would have been really nice for high rounds, and it wouldn't make the ammo problem like too easy, it would just make it a nice balance. The struggle would still be there, but a little less dependent on RNG. Why they decided to scrap Hellhounds on Nuketown, I really don't know. I'm sure Treyarch has their reasons. Okay, now coming in at number 1, we have something that, if you had asked me before making this video, I would have been hard-pressed to give you a real answer. It's not something that I necessarily didn't know, it was just something that I hadn't thought about. That Nuketown Zombies is the one and only map in all of Treyarch Zombies with not a single rebuildable barrier. Think about that. Nowhere on the entire map is there a single rebuildable barrier, which is also why the Carpenter power-up isn't on the map either, because, well, without barriers to rebuild, it's kinda pointless. Honestly, after I found this out, I actually jumped in a map, or a game of Nuketown, just to confirm that there weren't actual barriers. To me, it's just kinda second nature to always have them on a Treyarch Zombies map. Anyways, if you're here at the end, I want you to go down in the comment section and let me know how many of these things you knew. 0, 1, 2, 3. If you say 5, I'm gonna call your bluff, but be honest, I'm actually really curious how many of these you knew. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, be a pimp and drop a like. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe for cookies. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.
You have the motor skills of a very stupid baby.